Hi, I'm James Blunt and I'm going to play Over or Underrated.
You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true.
Snowboarding is underrated by many skiers, I think. I'm a skier and I have snowboarded and you know, I can do it, but I'm not so good, but skiers are kind of rude about it. But what we fail to remember is that we've learnt a lot from snowboarders, and we wouldn't be doing nearly the things we do in the air or off-piste if it wasn't for snowboarding in the first place. Disney movies are underrated. I'm pretty sure it was Disney who did the movie Up, and that should have got an Oscar because that was so good. Football is overrated. It is. It's just mind-numbing. I watch rugby instead. I watch rugby instead. Actually, I don't even watch rugby, I'm lying. I prefer skiing.
Goodbye, my lover.
Smartphones. It's a tricky one. I mean, if I said they were overrated, that implies that I'm not, you know, kind of addicted to mine, and I do have it with me at all times. But maybe we just watch it a little too much. If I could wean myself off, I would. So I'm gonna say overrated.
But I've been looking at you for a long, long time. Just trying
Britney Spears. I don't know how she's rated, but if anyone gives her criticism, I would say then she's underrated, because I think she's done some awesome pop music along the way. I've worked with Max Martin, who's written some of her biggest hits, and he is just a melodic genius, and some of those songs are incredible. Fondue is underrated because it should be eaten the world over. It's one of the best things, the most delicious things in the world. And yeah, in fact, we've got a chef on tour who I'm going to ask now that we're in Switzerland. I've got a whole packet of cheese next door. I was going to ask him if he would whip some up for me. Seeing live, always underrated. There aren't enough people who come out and see live music. You know what? With the politics of the world today, where our politicians are trying to tell us that we should be afraid of strangers and divide us and talk about black and white and Muslim, Christian and Jew, and men versus women and gay versus straight. Do you know what music does? Live music brings complete strangers together, makes them stand shoulder to shoulder, and that's a really special thing. Come on out. Music awards, they're probably overrated. You know what their real purpose is just to sell more records by the record industry. And, you know, yeah, I've been lucky enough to get some, but I think the people who I am inspired by most, I don't think they've ever got any awards, but their music's way better than mine. Someone like Cat Power is beautiful, and Elliott Smith is just stunning, and you should check them out. Hiking is underrated. The fresh air in Switzerland and the mountains, there's nothing better. Royal families, well, I think they get a lot of grief sometimes, don't they? So I'd say they're underrated, because I think they work pretty damn hard in a life that they didn't choose themselves. And their life seemed pretty determined before they even have the choice. It wouldn't necessarily be something I'd want for myself, so I think I'd give them a bit of credit.